Hello, everyone, and welcome back to M English Lab channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm David. We're so happy to have you join us today for another fun English lesson.
That's right, David. Before we start, please remember to share this episode with your friends, subscribe to M English Lab channel if you haven't already, and give us a big like. It really helps us a lot.
Yes, your support means the world to us. Today, we're going to talk about something we do every single day, our day. It sounds simple, but talking about your day is a fantastic way to practice English. You can describe your morning, your afternoon, your evening. It's all about everyday life.
Exactly. And we'll try to use easy words and short sentences so everyone can follow along. No difficult grammar today, just real conversation. So, David, let's start with the morning. What do you usually do when you wake up?
Oh, my morning routine is quite simple. First, I wake up, then I usually stretch a little bit in bed. It feels good. After that, I get out of bed.
Me too. Stretching is great. Do you check your phone right away?
Sometimes yes, but I try not to. I usually go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and wash my face. What about you, Emma?
Similar. After I wake up, I usually go to the kitchen first. I make coffee. I love the smell of fresh coffee in the morning. Then I come back and brush my teeth and wash my face. Do you take a shower in the morning, David?
Yes, I do. A quick shower helps me wake up properly. After my shower, I get dressed. I usually wear comfortable clothes if I'm working from home. What do you like to have for breakfast?
For breakfast, I usually have something quick, maybe some toast with jam or yogurt with fruit, and of course, my coffee. Do you eat breakfast at home or do you sometimes grab something on the go?
I almost always eat breakfast at home. It's my favorite meal. I like eggs and sometimes cereal. After breakfast, I usually read the news on my tablet for a few minutes. It helps me know what's happening in the world.
That's a good habit. So after all that, you're ready to start your workday, right?
Yes. Usually I check my emails and then I start working. My work sometimes involves a lot of reading and writing. What's the first thing you do when you start your workday, Emma?
Well, after my coffee and breakfast, I usually open my laptop and check my schedule for the day. I like to plan what I need to do. Then I also check my emails, just like you, David. So our mornings are quite similar. It's good to have a routine, right?
It makes the day start smoothly.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about the afternoon. This is usually the busiest part of the day for many people. What do you usually do in the afternoon, David?
The afternoon is usually for more work. I have meetings sometimes, or I write scripts for our podcast, like this one. I usually work on projects. Do you have a lot of meetings, Emma?
Yes, I do. I often have online meetings with different people. I also answer emails and prepare materials for our lessons. It can be busy. What about lunch? Do you have a specific time for lunch?
Yes, I try to have lunch around 1 p.m. I usually make something simple at home, maybe a sandwich or a salad. Sometimes if I have leftovers from dinner, I eat that. Do you cook lunch, Emma, or do you sometimes buy it?
I usually cook lunch at home. I like to make something healthy and easy like chicken and vegetables or a soup. Sometimes, if I'm really busy, I might just have a quick snack. Do you take a break after lunch?
Yes, I try to take a short break, maybe 15-20 minutes. I might take a short walk outside or just relax on the sofa. It helps me clear my head before going back to work. Do you do anything specific during your break?
If I have time, I might read a book for a few minutes, or sometimes I just listen to music. It's important to rest your eyes from the computer screen. After the break, it's back to work. What do you usually do in the late afternoon, David?
In the late afternoon, I often finish tasks that I started in the morning. Sometimes I research new ideas for the channel. My work usually ends around 5 or 6 p.m. What about you, Emma?
Similar hours for me. I try to wrap up my main tasks before the end of the day. Sometimes I have to send last-minute emails or organize my files. The afternoon can fly by very quickly.
It really does. So that's our work part of the day, but life is not just about work, right?
Absolutely. It's important to have time for other things too. So, David, after work, what do you usually do in the evening?
After work, I like to relax. First, I might change my clothes into something more comfortable. Then I usually prepare dinner. I enjoy cooking in the evening. What about you, Emma? Do you cook dinner every night?
Most nights, yes. I like to cook a proper meal for dinner. Sometimes I try new recipes, which is fun. What do you like to do after dinner?
After dinner, I usually watch TV for a bit, maybe a movie or TV show. Sometimes I listen to a podcast. Not ours, another one. And sometimes I play a game on my computer or phone. Do you watch a lot of TV, Emma?
Not a lot, but I enjoy a good show or movie. Sometimes I also read a book in the evening. I like to read before bed. Do you have any hobbies that you do in the evening?
Yes, I sometimes play the guitar. It's a nice way to relax and be creative. And sometimes I talk on the phone with my family or friends. What about you, Emma? Do you have any special evening activities?
I like to take a walk if the weather is nice. It's good to get some fresh air, and sometimes I practice my Spanish. It's fun to learn a new language, even in the evening.
That's great. So, as the evening gets later, what do you do to get ready for bed?
I usually get ready for bed around 9 or 10 p.m. I brush my teeth again, wash my face, and put on my pajamas. Then I might read for a little while in bed. What about you, David?
I usually take a warm shower before bed. It helps me relax and sleep better. Then I put on my pajamas. Before I go to sleep, I sometimes plan my day for tomorrow quickly in my head.
That's a good idea. Do you have a specific time you like to go to sleep?
I try to go to sleep around 10 or 11 p.m. I like to get at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep. It's important for good health, right? What time do you usually go to sleep, Emma?
I also aim for around 10 or 11. Getting enough sleep helps me feel good and ready for the next day. And then the cycle starts again.
So, Emma, we've talked about our entire day. This is a great way for our listeners to practice their English, don't you think?
Absolutely, David. It's very practical. You can talk about your day using simple verbs in the present tense. For example, I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to work. And you can also use words like first, then, after that, and finally to put your actions in order. For example, first I wake up, then I brush my teeth, after that I make coffee.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to use new words you learn. If you learn stretch, try to use it when you describe your morning. The more you use new words, the easier it becomes to remember them.
You can also talk about how you feel during the day. I feel tired in the morning, or I feel happy when I finish work. These are simple but effective phrases.
And don't be worried about making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. The most important thing is to practice. You can practice by speaking to yourself, or to a friend, or even writing it down.
Writing about your day in a small notebook is a fantastic idea. You can write about your morning, afternoon, and evening. It helps you remember the words and structure. And you can even talk about what you didn't do. I didn't watch TV today, or I didn't cook dinner. This adds more variety to your sentences.
So, talking about your day is a perfect way to use many common English verbs and vocabulary related to daily life. It's something you do every day, so you have lots to say.
Exactly. Think about your routine. What do you do? What do you eat? Where do you go? What do you feel? All these questions help you build sentences. And remember, you can start small. Just describe your morning for now. Then, when you feel comfortable, add the afternoon, and then the evening bit by bit. Well, David, this was a great chat about our day. I hope our listeners found it helpful and inspiring.
Me too, Emma. It's amazing how much you can say about a simple day. To all our amazing listeners, thank you so much for joining us today on Mr. English Channel. We hope you enjoyed learning about our routines and got some good ideas for practicing your own English.
Please remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to share this episode with anyone who is learning English.
And finally, please leave a comment below. Tell us what is your favorite part of your day, or what do you do first thing in the morning? We'd love to hear from you. Your comments help us a lot and give us ideas for future episodes.
We'll be back soon with another fun English lesson. Until then, keep practicing. Bye-bye, everyone.
See you next time.